What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Y'all miss me? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? All right, let me chill. I haven't posted on this channel in 3 months. Anyways, this channel, for those of you who are new, which most of you probably are, I only got like 6 subscribers. This channel is my Amari Bryant's Diaries channel where I just talk about, oh, I look like I got titties. Hold on. This is my Amari Bryant's Diaries channel where I talk about random shit out of the app. I want this channel to be a space where I can just like talk about anything. Don't have to be highly edited. You know, I have 2 other channels. I have several other channels, and you can all find them. Link in the description or go to my channel page. But what I wanted to talk about today is something I've been thinking about for a while. And I know I'm super high energy right now. It's 4 a.m. I'm recording this, but this actually has been getting me down lately. And it's like, I feel like lately I've been realizing that being an adult is so hard. And it's like, I'm not even fully an adult yet. Like, I'm 21 years old, but I'm still in college, still on my parents' like insurance, still on my parents' crib when I go home. I'm not at my parents' house right now. I'm at school at an internship. But it's like little things like food, transportation. It's like little shit like that has been getting to me. And it's crazy because I've always been a very independent kid. You know, I used to travel an hour and a half to school in middle school by the train and the subway in New York. Like, I used to always be by myself, cooking for myself. Me and my family never had meals and shit. So it's not even about dependency, but it's like I think I just haven't really valued the importance of money. And part of it is probably because I never grew up rich, but I didn't grow up struggling. And so, and it's also just like, I think my parents' attitude also is like, a lot of times, like, if I have messed up shoes, my parents like, just buy some new ones. Well, we all use some new ones. So, like, I think there's always just been this attitude of, like, we are doing okay financially enough to hold ourselves to a certain standard. And I feel like lately, I've been having to depend on myself a lot for financial stuff. So, you know, not that my parents aren't doing good financially, but so usually at school, I'm on a meal plan. And this year, I did a partial meal plan because I'm living in an apartment. And so since I'm living in that apartment, I'm on a partial meal plan at my school because I can cook. But now I really have to think a lot more about food because, like, it's coming from myself instead of, like, my mom used to pay for the meal plan before. So, like, if I get groceries, usually every time I get groceries is $100. Yeah, like, I know people might say that's irresponsible. It's so easy for me to get $100 worth of groceries. Like, it's just like food just costs so much. If I want to get a pack of protein bars, that's $16. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so easy to stack up money. And I'm realizing this, like, this year especially, the whole past year, the past 12 months, I've just like, damn, like, it's like I go to the grocery store, it's like that's a few dollars cheaper than fast food or, like, going to Cobb or Chipotle, but it's still, like, a lot. Like, if I go to Chipotle and get a burrito, that's, like, $13, $12. Get a meal from McDonald's, that's like $12. Like, it's just like, bro. And so basically, I was on the partial meal plan. I've been doing pretty decent with that. But this semester, I ran out of my partial meal plan early. And so I had to start paying for every meal at the dining centers myself. And so it became an option where I either go to the dining center or I go to town. And they're about the same price. Like, going to town for food is a little bit, like, a few dollars extra, which realistically I shouldn't be eating out that much. But in my head, I was like, okay, if my mom's not going to fill up my swipes, I might as well pay for just go out because I got to pay for everything out my own bank account now. So that's kind of what I just started doing. And if you're going to ask, like, why isn't my mom paying for my swipes? I actually told my mom not to pay for them because I needed my mom to pay for my housing for this. Also, my housing for this summer, for those who know, it's like $1,000. It's cheap at my school. But I told my mom, in order to convince her to do it, I was like, I'm going to pay her back later. So that's still coming out my own money. And then it's just like so many little things like that. It's just like I'm going to have to pay my mom $1,000 for the end of the month. And then last week, this is what really got to me. Last week, so me and my friends went to the Playboi Carti concert and Fade concert. We went to Gov Ball. And because of that concert, I went a lot, like, oh my God, bro, I shouldn't have paid money. And we got the worst seats too, but just so you know, I was at $7 in my bank account last week. $7. I need a boom sound effect. Hold on, let's play a deep boom sound effect. Let's play a deep boom sound effect. Hold on. Deep boom sound effect. Deep boom. Deep boom. Where is it? Oh, okay. I heard that, bro. $7 in my bank account last week. And mind you, it's not like I don't have jobs. I've had a job throughout the whole school year. 2 jobs, kind of. 1.5. And I have 3 jobs for this summer. Now, I know, I'm not going to say how much I'm making this summer, but at the end of the summer, I'm going to have a lot of more money. The reason I haven't had money is because, like I said, I've been paying for all my swipes. Also, the ways that I get paid is through stipends, so I get them in large amounts at one time at the beginning and end semester. So I'm also bad at saving. But after this summer, I'm going to be straight. It's just, oh my God, paying for food is so expensive. If I want 3 meals a day and it's coming out of my own bank account, I'm paying like at least $30 a day. And that's just assuming the meal is $10. If the meal is more, bro, it's crazy. So I can easily blow through $200 in a week. That's not counting Ubers to get places, because I don't have my license because I'm from New York, which I gotta get my license this summer, and a car. Holy fuck, bro. That's not counting transportation. Just on the bus, I go on the bus and that's $3 to get on the bus, and that's $6 a day just on that, bro. And that, like, I know that it doesn't matter, but it's like, it adds up, bro, and like everything is coming from myself. And I know I'm sounding like I'm complaining. I know there's a very first world problem, and I know at the end of the day I'm not really struggling, because even if I had $0 in my bank account, I can always go back and just chill with my parents. It's more of the pressure of like, damn, bro, how am I working 3 jobs and I'm broke? And like I just got a payment for my job, and so I'm chilling again. But then it's just like, I have friends who, theoretically, I don't want to like hate on anyone, but like whose families come from worse positions than me, but we're going out together. Well, I just went to New York this past weekend with my friends, and we're paying for like Ubers and stuff. I didn't even want to pay for Ubers, but I did it because like they wanted me to pay for Uber, and it's like, damn, how are they not struggling? And they're coming from worse positions. I might have to ask my college for financial help, honestly. I think that might be the thing, because I'm on financial aid, but I'm not like, my parents make enough where I'm not like on deep financial aid, but like, bro, this is actually getting ridiculous. I know I'm just complaining, but I just want to make this video. I know this is my first video back, but I'm just like, damn, bro, like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong, bro? So I got to figure this out, but I really been feeling like I've been an adult lately, and like, it's hard. I just went to the grocery store today, and I had 3 bags of groceries. And the reason I did this is because I'm like, I don't want to eat out tomorrow. You can't eat out anymore because you're spending too much money a day. I go to the grocery store, get 3 bags of groceries. It's $100. And it's like, y'all can see my receipt. It's like basic ass stuff. Like, it's like I get 2 bags of pasta. That's like, oh my God, bro. It's actually insane. I got like a vegetable samosa thing. I was like, okay, let me get this Indian vegetable samosa meal. It's 8 samosas in there. They're small. Like the size of like 2 AirPods type small. Like, it's like size of that. That alone was $10, bro. Like, that's a tenth of my fucking. I didn't even get any drinks. I didn't get any junk food. I just got regular food, bro. And I know it sounds like I'm complaining, and this is gonna be funny to look back at in a few years when I'm actually have a job and I can afford more of this stuff. I also have to remind myself I'm in college, but like, bro, it's hard comparing myself to like friends who I'm just like have thousands of dollars in their bank account. I'm just like, bro, me and them are working the same jobs, the same hours. If not, I'm working more jobs because they weren't working during the school year. How do I have no money when they had no job for the past year? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Where is my money going, bro? I don't know, bro. This video is about to be 10 minutes, but I'm going to try to focus on this channel, post like 3 times a week, tap into my other channels, my vlog channel, my live channel. I want to be consistent on everything, TikTok. I'm trying to grind this summer, bro. By the end of August, I want to have 100 on all platforms. I know that it's ambitious, but I want to have I have 100 on my YouTube channels already, but I want to have 100 I have 100 on Instagram. But my Clips Instagram, my TikTok, and this channel, my plug channel, I think if I really grind 3 times a week on this channel, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm going to make a whole nother video about my grinding plans for the content. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all stay blessed. Keep God in your life. Stay focused. Stay humble. Stay you. And I'll see you. Peace.